Mabuhay, tourist! You wish to explore around the provinces marked with Philippine history background, but travel and expenses are somehow a barrier to your desires. Well, worry no more. Come along with me because I, your tour guide Shane, will bring you around the wonders and stuff your minds with impressive informations about the Iloilo and Negros Occidental provinces of the Region 6, Western Visayas. And maybe one day, you'll actually get to step foot in these provinces and have real memorable experience. So let's go! Western Visayas, officially designated as Region 6, is an administrative region in the Philippines occupying the western section of the Visayas. It covers 6 provinces, namely Aklan, Antique, Capiz, Guimaras, and of course our itinerary Iloilo and Negros Occidental, as well as 2 highly urbanized cities. Since I will take you on a virtual tour around Iloilo and Negros Occidental, allow me to share what these 2 provinces are known for. So Iloilo is hailed as the Asia's city of love in the heart of the Philippines because of its central location in the Philippine archipelago and the reputation of the Ilonggo people for their sweetness and gentleness attributed to the tone of the Hiligaynon language. And on the other hand, being known as the sugar bowl of the Philippines, Negros Occidental produces more than half of the nation's sugar output. Important festivals in Western Visayas worth mentioning are the Nagyan Festival, the Pasungay or Carabao Fight of San Joaquin, Iloilo, the Carabao Carroza Race in Pavia, Iloilo, which is a contest of Carabao harnessed to a sted, the Sailboat Race in Iloilo Parao Regatta, and the Fiesta of Haro in Iloilo City in honor of Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria. One by one, let us learn how these 2 provinces are very relevant when it comes to the history of the country. Starting off with the heart of the Philippines, Iloilo is a province located in the center of the Philippine archipelago. The province comprises the southeastern part of Panay Island with the island province of Guimaras just across its coast. Iloilo comes second in terms of land with 471,940 hectares or comprising 23% of the region. Iloilo was formerly called Irong-Irong under Dato Paiburong in the Confederation of Marias, first known organization of the barangays. The capital city of the province is Iloilo City, which is also one of the major urban centers in the Philippines. People from Iloilo are called Ilonggos. They are known for their charm and sweetness that comes from the musical tonation of their dialect, Hiligaynon. You would not be able to tell if an Ilonggo is mad at you by the way they speak, which actually sounds like someone crooning a love song to you. Kiniraya, which is a dialect very similar to Hiligaynon, is used in Iloilo's countrysides. English and Tagalog are also widely spoken and understood, especially in urban areas. Filipinos are known to be hospitable people such as Ilonggos who always provide for their guests' comfort and ease at their own expense. They are also very gentle in their ways that their quarrels do not seem like ones. Since time is important to the Ilonggos, they take life as it comes. Famous native delicacies include Pansit Molo, Tapas Batchoy, Bizcocho, Barquillos, Butterscotch, Galetas, and Cream Corn. As a leading province during the Spanish colonial era, the province of Iloilo is widely known for its beautiful old world architecture, similar to that of Latin American countries. Spanish colonial churches are amongst the well-known tourist sites in the province, and one of these is the Molo Church, which is dubbed as one of the most beautiful churches in the Philippines. Molo Parish Church is an iconic historical site nestled in Iloilo City, famous for being the only Gothic Renaissance church in the entire country outside of Manila. Molo Church attracts tourists that are eager to explore one of the historical and heritage sites in Western Visayas. The Gothic features are manifested in its distinct 2 red-pointed bell towers, pointed arches at the main altar and pulpits combined with its Renaissance dome and interior. The bell tower houses 30 bells of different sizes. Another one is the Haro Cathedral, formerly known as Haro Metropolitan Cathedral and the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Candles, is the seat of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Haro. It was placed under the patronage of Saint Elizabeth of Hungary. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines formally declared the cathedral as the national shrine of Our Lady of the Candles in February 2012. The cathedral is the second national shrine in the Visayas and Mindanao, the first being the Basilica del Santo Niño in Cebu. Likewise, it is also the first and only Marian-dedicated and declared national shrine church or cathedral in Visayas and Mindanao. The statue of Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria perched atop the facade of the cathedral is the first Marian image canonically crowned personally by a pope and saint in the Philippines and Asia. Also, through the said canonical crowning, the Nuestra Señora de la Candelaria has been declared as the official Roman Catholic patron of Western Visayas and Romblon. Another well-known historical site is the Plaza Libertad. The history of Plaza Libertad, former Plaza Alfonso XII, is well documented. It was a silent witness to quite a number of events that shaped the history not only of Iloilo but of the Philippines at large. It is considered the site where the flag of the First Philippine Republic was raised in 1898 after Spain surrendered Iloilo, the last Spanish capital in the Philippines, to the revolutionary forces led by General Martin Delgado on December 25, 1898, thus ending the more than 300 years of Spanish occupation of the Philippines. Apart from learning the Philippine history marked in some places of the Iloilo province, one of the top things to do in Iloilo is to go island hopping in Islas de Gigantes or Gigantes Islands located in Carles. If you love the beaches and islands of other top Philippine tourist spots like El Nido in Palawan and Boracay, you should definitely add Islas de Gigantes to your Philippine vacation itinerary. Welcome to the captivating Islas de Gigantes, known by various names like Gigantes Islands, Islas Gigantes, Isla de Gigantes, and Gigantes Islands. In Iloilo's Islas de Gigantes, you'll visit secluded white sand beaches, stunning rock formations, and long stretches of sandbars. Also known as Gigantes Islands, its name came from the local tales that bones of giant humans were found in one of the caves here. In 2016, Forbes.com featured Gigantes Islands in its definitive list of 20 most beautiful places in the world. It's mind-blowing how Iloilo is home to several historical landmarks, quaint beaches and islands, heritage homes, plus tasty and unique cuisine. And moving on to its neighboring province, the sugar bowl of the Philippines, Negros Occidental. Listen carefully because I will give you relevant information about its significance and its origin. It is believed that Negros was once part of a greater mass of land but was cut off either by what geologists call a continental drift or by rising waters during the so-called glacial age. Among its earliest inhabitants were dark-skinned natives belonging to the Negrito ethnic group with their unique culture. The province of Negros Occidental is the biggest in terms of land area with 792,607 hectares, which is almost 40% of the total area of the region. Negros Occidental is located in the northwestern portion of Negros Island, the fourth biggest island in the Philippine archipelago. The city of Bacolod serves as the provincial capital, although it is administratively independent due to its distinction as a high urbanized city. The province of Negros Occidental used to be called Buglas, but the Spaniards changed it to Negros due to the predominant presence of the Negritos. The people are called Negrenses. Majority speak Ilonggo or Hiligaynon, and the rest, particularly in the areas bordering Negros Oriental, speak Cebuano. Residents of Bacolod City, the capital, are called Bacoleños. Every trip then to Negros Occidental is not only a step back to Spanish colonial times, it's also a peek into the gastronomic wonders of a province with a proud culinary culture. So when in Sugarlandia, here are some of the dishes and delicacies you absolutely must have a taste of. Some of the famous native delicacies of Negros Occidental include chicken inasal, piyaya, napoleones, kinilaw, el dial, squapple pie, and panara. So if you'll get a chance to visit Negros Occidental, make sure to try and not miss this Negrense food. If there are famous historical sites and tourist attractions in Iloilo, Negros Occidental has it too. One of the famous tourist attractions in Negros Occidental with a deep background is the Hofilenia Heritage House that belongs to one of the principal families of Silay City, which was once called the Paris of Negros. The house, formerly known as the Manuel Severino Hofilenia Heritage House, was built in 1934. The Hofilenia Heritage House is a stone house or bahay na bato, just like most houses built in Silay City from the late 19th century to the early 20th century. The ancestral residence in Negros Occidental has since become a repository of fine and rare art collections of the Visayas, and among the private art collection includes the works of Juan Luna, Felix Resurrección Hidalgo, Fernando Amorsolo, Angkio, Vicente Manansala, and Benedicto Cabrera or Ben Cap. Alongside these works of master artist is a sketch of Jose Rizal done while he was still a young student. Another tourist destination is the old Mambulak Bridge or the Silay Port ruins. No doubt that Silay City, as the virus of Negros Occidental, is an environment-friendly city. The local people in Barangay Mambulak in Silay City of the province of Negros Occidental call this old seaport as Pantalan. The Pantalan is more than 1.7 kilometers long and was the longest wharf in the Philippines at the time of its completion and one of the busiest seaports in Asia before it was bombed during the World War II. If Iloilo has several old churches, Negros Occidental's pride are their churches too. One of these is the Church of San Diego. The San Diego Pro-Cathedral, formerly known as the San Diego Parish Church or the St. Didacus Parish Church before its declaration as a pro-cathedral in 1994, is an early 20th century Roman Catholic church in Silay City, Negros Occidental in the Philippines. It is the only pro-cathedral in the country and is unique in Negros Occidental for being the only church in a province featuring a cupola or dome. This fine cathedral provides a wealth of architecture, urban planning, connection to early history, and a piece that is unique to the rich collection of buildings in Silay City. The church has a wonderful relation to the public plaza and is full of bold architectural moves and details. The soaring spaces inside provide a perfect haven for peace and connection. And here we are at our last famous tourist attraction in Negros Occidental. The Philippines is located in the Ring of Fire, thus being a nation home to several active volcanoes. Here in Negros Occidental lies Mount Canlaon. Mount Canlaon, also known as Canlaon and Canlaon Volcano, is an active stratovolcano that's located along the provinces of Negros Occidental and Negros Oriental. This mountain is also known to be the tallest mountain on the island of Negros. In addition, it's also a part of the Ring of Fire, the tallest peak of Visayas, and is the 42nd tallest peak on an island in the world. And that wraps our virtual tour around Iloilo and Negros Occidental provinces of the Region 6 Western Visayas. Unfortunately, we are short of time, but I am more than willing to bring you all along on a journey never ending around these two provinces. I am hoping I'll get the honor to personally, not virtually, take you on a lakbay, not only to these gems of provinces, but to all the other provinces around the country. This is your tour guide Shane signing off. I hope you enjoyed and you learned from our short virtual journey. Let us leave footsteps and mark our country, its history, because these are our best identities. See you around and see you when I see you, tourists. Bye!